Hello, hello. All right, what's up? This is I guess the third Making Music Live, and basically I'm sick, and I've been working a lot on this project, and yeah, so this is gonna be pretty improvised, I guess, as all the rest of these streams are. But basically, I've got this pretty big project that I'm working on. It's small, but it's very complicated. Like it's short in terms of time, but it has a lot going on. And I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to you know overthink things and kind of tunnel vision in on things. And so I'm just gonna say, considering I'm so busy, I have so much stuff to work on. I'm just gonna say I'm finishing this 100% by tonight. So what I'm working on is actually, let me pull up the chat on my phone just in case. Highly doubt anyone's gonna be in here, but just in case. Um, so yeah, what I'm working on is a I didn't originally intend it to be super John Williams-esque, but it ended up basically just being like a John Williams wannabe kind of orchestral track, like John Williams style action cue, like a Star Wars cue. And basically, I am doing this to practice some film scoring, scoring the picture um, to sync with exactly what's happening on screen, and that's something I'm pretty inexperienced with. So I already timed everything out, and this track is already like 80% done. But I'm gonna try to finish it right here, right now. So yeah. Anyway, also yeah, I don't know if I said already, but I'm sick. Might be tripping a little bit on medications. Um, and I'm going kind of crazy working on this project, but I'm kind of in mad scientist mode, and let's just finish this. So, what I'm working with is a God, I might get like copyright claimed. I hope I don't get striked or anything, but I don't know how that works. I have this short video clip that I'll play in a second. This is from Star Wars Force Awakens. This is the snowspeeder chase scene. And I have not seen this movie for, I don't know, probably like 10 years, and I don't remember it. I haven't seen it since it first came out. I do not remember anything about the music or anything. And this is the scene without the music. And yeah, so obviously I can't use this for commercial purposes, but I'm just using this to practice basically film scoring for the first time. And yeah, anyway, all right, let's just play this. First of all, I'm gonna play this whole thing through, and then I'll play my music, and then I'll play. What's the best way to do this? uh, I guess I'll just try to play my music at the same time as this and sync it up as best as I can, so you can get a feel for where I'm at progress-wise. All right, here we go. Ah, crap. I gotta do this again. Gotta make sure it's timed out pretty perfectly. Okay, so now you basically know what the video is like and where I'm at in progress with the music. And God, I really hope my computer doesn't explode because there's a lot going on right now. I'm recording, have like video files open. I have like YouTube with like Chrome with a bunch of tabs open, and this really heavy orchestral project and live streaming. So that's a lot of stuff, but I don't know, it should be fun. So, I should work on the parts that I definitely need to flesh out first. I mean, the thing I'm most, or I guess least confident about is this section where it essentially gets a little gentle for a second. Um, I'll point out when it's happening. This part coming up right here. That's the part that I'm essentially the least happy about, and I'm a little lost there. But to be honest, I'm just going to say that for later. What I definitely need to do that's like already fresh in my mind, I guess, is I just want to do basically some layering of this big, uh, kind of climax at the end, like a tutti. Weird word. I think that's what it is. Uh, don't know. This is like I said. I got to the point where I don't know when I should stop adding stuff. So I don't know if I should just make every single instrument essentially play the same dun 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 dun, dun, or if I should have more variation from there, or like within that idea. So I don't know if I should keep this tremolo or have this also be a spiccato playing that rhythm. But let's just do the stuff I'm pretty sure about. So okay, we have this big part. Oh, what I want to do is just layer that pretty much as possible without it getting kind of corny. So let me take this, layer that on instruments that I don't really have hitting very hard. Let's listen to these individually, I guess. Sounds good. Those flutes are kind of shrill. Just maybe I'll just like slightly reduce it. I guess that's good enough. Yeah, and oboes don't go that high, so I'm gonna keep it in that octave. Okay. At the other instruments, actually, this is probably gonna sound really good once I just layer this. Throughout the woodwinds directly. Let's just layer it up. Gonna do octaves, pretending that I have a contrabassoon playing a lower line. So let's see what this sounds like. First of all, I'll kind of judge the volume based on the timpani. I mean, timpani is like the loudest thing in the entire thing, but they seem not actually too loud. Sounds pretty good. It's just it's a subtle thing. It's a subtle added thing on top of the very intense sounds. Hear that in context, like without the woodwinds versus. I think it's just a very subtle added thing. And by the way, if there's ever anyone watching, feel free to ask questions whenever. I'm kind of chilling, working on this thing. Probably gonna be here for a while. Down to just experiment. Okay, so that's that. Sounded pretty good. Oh, well, I definitely need to layer this. God, this is gonna be so loud. This part is already so loud. It's pretty sick. Layer that in the cello and contrabasses. I'm going back to my old brain dead methods of orchestration here, but I think it actually works for this. But then the violas, well, first of all, what's happening here? That's not right. I can take that away. I think this might work. Maybe. Or I could, I don't know how to do this. Should I have the violas, which are filling out the harmony, should I have them, like, I guess this is one of those things where I have to ask myself, am I wanting just the entire orchestra to be hitting this rhythm and playing specifically A sharp, if anything, or do I want it to actually sound like a chord? Um, Maybe if I take this away here, what it sounds like without any harmony. I don't think there's anything else having any harmony. So let's hear this. Versus, let me try this real quick. Like this. Wait, how did I have it? It was F and C sharp. C sharp. This. So okay, this versus this. I kind of like it better without. I could be wrong. Let me hear it in context. Yeah, I don't know. I could be wrong in this, but I kind of like it better without the the I guess the harmonic context. I might go back and change that later, but now I think what I'm gonna do is just maybe add this to test. It just sounds very. Like it just adds. It makes it sound too much like a chord and like it's minor, so it doesn't sound what I want it to, which is more just purely explosive. It sounds more so solemn, which I don't want. One last A B. Verses. I added just the fifth, because fifth doesn't tell you anything about the color. I think I like the fifth, so what I'm going to do is just this. Everything be loud as possible. I think this is best, because here you get a bit more color, and I could potentially layer more fifths of the chord to actually flesh it out more. I guess we'll see. Yeah, let me test this stuff out too. You can hear the difference in texture those tremolos add, which I don't think I like. So, I'm going to try this. Oh God, I hate that thing. I'd never ever want to use that tool ever. It only ever messes me up. Look at this. That sounds pretty nice. And all this seems right. Good for strings. Add the woodwinds to see how that sounds. Yep. Let's add the brass. Let me think. Let me add some stuff. Thinking I might cheat a little and add an F in here to just get basically a fatter voicing. I already used 2 horns in this part, and I really like how that sounds. I don't really care. And actually, I did with the trombones too. Yeah, so I mean, I'm cheating hardcore, but to be fair, I don't have a real orchestra, and this isn't really taking you out of it in any way. So let's just go crazy. Just add. Let's just take advantage of the fact that we don't have a real orchestra by layering more horns. So without that, with it, kind of motivically making sense. And let's also add that to the trombones. In fact, I could just add in an octave above. How do I voice it here? Voice it the same. Guess I'll see which I like better. Trombones with a really high. Well, this. Can I even play this? No, I can't play this high F, so I guess that settles it. God, digital orchestration is so different than a real. Crazy. I'll probably kind of continue this kind of general voicing structure for that next section. That's right. That's right. Timpani going crazy. Like that sounds good. I'm not really going to do anything marimba and xylophone, at least in this context. This other stuff, so I think that's good. We've got all we need. Hear this all together. Maybe with a bit of context around it. We voiced climax part. Yeah, sounds properly loud. bad. I'm very torn on how to do the percussion here. The cymbals, that is. That's the bass drums. Where's the... Just... Wait. Is that right? Yeah. If I'm blasting out your ears, this is the loudest part of the track by far. The rest is not this loud. So I'm thinking that's like the big 2T staccato hit, just like brain dead. Well, I mean, the next part's pretty brain dead too, but you know, just bashing as loud as possible. In fact, I could probably just make these. I don't know, this might be going overboard, but like I said, at this point, I literally don't care. I'm just, I need to finish this tonight. Okay. Save that. So what I should do now, I think, is do some more massive voicings. Maybe let me just go from the top to bottom and just continue from where things are with an absolutely massive flat 6, flat 7 to 1. So it's A major, B major, sharp major. All right, let's do that. But I actually do need to have the thirds in here, so I kind of have to actually getting put on the spot right now. I mean, this is already this, so this could probably work. I mean, this is already close to A. Let's make these tremolos, make them nice and tense. The C sharp, which I think is the highest note possible, at least in the library. Sounds right. Make this last note sustain because it's supposed to be like tension relief. I guess technically I have to go back and add vibrato at this end part. This is really annoying. Piano roll. I'm gonna make the entire song have no vibrato, except the very last note. It's great. Lower. Alright, just copy that exact same thing, just an octave lower, violence 2. That should already be right. And then viola, wow, there's a huge gap here. Okay, viola's probably going to fill out the thirds and fifths. So, I have to think. A major. This could... First of all, this could be E. Could be... C sharp. This is like a tight voicing. That would be quite a big jump, though, so I just have to decide when it's sound high and bright and wide or kind of more closed. Let's see. Pretty dark sounding. Let's try this. And it's just planing, right? And I don't even care about voice leading stuff in this context. So, right. Works. Yep. Good. Hear what this sounds like. I'll mute the far instruments so I can make it less ear destroying in the long term. And then realistically, I need to look at dynamics. Which, once again, I hate that I have to, but I actually do. First of all, do I want more dynamics in this earlier section? That's maybe a bit much. Once again, I'm just gonna speed run and hope this works pretty well. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna end it yet, so I won't worry about like the ending. Violence 2 is Obis in the max. Let me just replicate that. Starts at 90, just go up. So here. And it stays there. Okay, and the violas. I feel like I need to do dynamics for this too. 100. And ramps up. So stays there. I might go back and change that because that's a bright voicing, but I think this is too dark. Let me hear what the rest of the strings. Yeah, I mean, it's like one's a little too dark and one's a little too bright, but no, that's good enough for now. Look at the other things and fill out nicely. Okay, so I just need tremolos. I'm just going to do the same tremolo as this, I think. All lower. This really hot. This is like a really high voicing that I don't normally do it like this, but I think I really want this rising figure. Question is, would I bring this down an octave? Guess I'll just see. No, I might go back and move some stuff down an octave. We'll see. Okay, let me listen to these things one by one. The dynamics on this too. 100. Gotta be a better way to do this, but. And also, I'm a perfectionist. You don't necessarily have to do this, but. Same thing here. Already at 127. Sure. Oh, I have the contrabasses. Oh, never mind. Oh, he's got to be tremolo. Got to be sustained. Oh, it doesn't even go that high. So, might be the move to. I mean, I literally. It goes up to B, so I could jump down like this. That's kind of bad. This has to be veins. Near this low, tremolos just sound so bad unless you want them to sound ugly on purpose. I think this sounds pretty good. Question is, do I also bring this down an octave? Or let me experiment with some stuff. this is oh, that's another way to do this would be maybe this. What does this sound like? Boom, boom. Relatively evenly filled out. Imagine like flutes would go like right here. Let me compare that to this. I think this technically is closer to the contour, what it should be, but at the end of the day, it's usually pretty good to just judge by how filled out the piano roll is in terms of pitch. So I have here, this is covered, and an octave to this, which makes sense. You want an octave in that lower range, at least. That's perfect. And here, you don't have too much space. A bit of space here, but I think there will be lots of harmonics going around here because it's kind of like the brass area, the kind of like lower brass. And then there's a big jump here. So that's the thing. I don't know. Like, technically, this would mean. I guess I'll see. I'll see where the brass sits. Because brass sits like right here. Then this could probably work best. But if. But if I don't know. I guess I'll just test. Let me play the strings one by one because I'm curious to see how it follows the lines. This works quite well, but we'll see. Okay, then going down, finally moving on, but this is kind of, it's important stuff. Flutes. Probably makes, oh, well, they can't go to this high C sharp 8, I don't think. Nah. Well, probably good idea to unmute it, first of all. Okay, so I gotta go down an octave. So it could be. Why is my thing like so? Okay. Maybe trill these. Add some more color because it's kind of like not really adding anything right now. think this works. It adds a bit of character to it that wouldn't be there otherwise. In terms of what this is filling out, oh well, that's kind of just sharing space with the violins, but if I do the oboe, then it should be a bit lower, I think. Oh, oboe does go that high. So, one possibility is I follow this natural line, see what that sounds like with a very bright oboe. I love those oboe trills, they're so interesting. So those just blend really well. I think that works. Alternative would be an octave lower, sound like this. Which sounds kind of getting into stuff that sounds a bit out of place in this context. Sounds good. Good. I'm just thinking about some stuff, you know. Similar with the bassoons. Does it go to C sharp 6? Okay, so that's at like the very top end of its range. It's gonna be a very bright voicing if I do it this okay, so let me, this kind of just works. So let me go top to bottom maybe. So is there dynamics at play? There is. That actually would help to have that fluid be a little bit louder. And not have a dynamics control for the flute. 100 throughout. Same thing I had with the, like, if there's just a way, and maybe there is some kind of workaround, but if there's like an intuitive way to copy and paste an editor, whatever this thing is called, between instruments and piano roll, that would be so good for FL. I'm also gonna do this. 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 Go back to start. Right. Wrong. What? What's going on here? I don't know what happened here. This is in octaves before, so it should stay in octaves. Just do this. Should be like this. Flip the strings. Sounds quite angelic, I must say. Let's look at how, like, what the woodwinds filled out. So earlier we had space between the F and the viola over an octave space to get to the C sharp and the violins too. So there was kind of some area there to be filled out for this massive chord voicing. And so flute doesn't fill it out because it just doubles violins too. It does oboe. Clarinets. So clarinets and bassoon fill it out. Boom, boom. Yeah, so boom, 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 boom. Yeah, like there's not a lot of empty space, which is good for this. But yeah, it sounds pretty awesome. Guess I'll see if I need to do more to layer the harmonic aspects of the chord. God, yeah, this is a really complex voicing actually. Like the range is weird and stuff. Yeah, I don't know how much I need this these thirds and fifths to be heard. If I take these out, it should just be unisons on the root. This. Yeah, this is it's pretty subtle. I'm thinking might do like fifths with the trombone, but I doubt I would do thirds because I don't like third voicings or sixth voicings in brass very much. And yeah, this is basically going to be all the color. So maybe I can rethink some things. Do some lower clarinets. Also, just in general, if I look at this stuff, C sharp, E, G, C sharp, E, G, sharp, E, G, C sharp, E, G. Everything. Just C sharp, E, G. So yeah, so I'm wondering if I should actually slightly rethink this. So I'll save what I have. I like this, but I think I would need more layering on these viola voicings, or else the chords are going to sound too just unisony without carrying the color. Huh, okay, God, there's lots of stuff to do. Try out. It's like overwhelmed, but it's a good exercise in testing my abilities. So I can try to copy and paste this to more backgroundy instruments like the clarinet and bassoon. Let's do clarinet, right? Oh, does bassoon not even go that high? Okay, well, bassoon doesn't even go that high. So I need to change this. Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. That literally doesn't make sense. Why does this not exist, but this note exists? I think this is a sampling error. But I guess I have to change this. And really like how that sounds, by the way. I love the noisiness. Hmm. So, great. This is very complicated. But you know what? In the spirit of I'm just finishing this tonight and not trying to think about it too much, I'm just gonna do this. Fairness should have that, right? Yeah, so that I think that's just a flaw in the sampling. Let's see what else it could possibly be, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna do something like this. Yeah, sounds. These are not meant to be trills. Like this, maybe. Sounds quite nice. Nice and filled out. Yeah, and it's just a unison on the violas, which should blend very well. That should not be tremolo. Yeah, so let me look at this voicing again. Boom, 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 boom. That seems pretty filled out. Brass will go, I don't know, like roughly around here. Let's listen to all that we have so far. Sounds good, I think. So essentially, I just changed it so that there's less layering on just the root and more uh, basically color voicings to actually give the qualities of the chords, which is very important for this. See, this sound weird. Not really. Just do this. Just cheat a little. Sounds pretty great. Okay, so then let's go down to brass. I think hypothetically should be less complicated. Hypothetically. A big try to hum things. Flat 6, flat 7, 1. She needs to be auto. Then I might need to dynamics. Did it go that high? Why is it not being heard? Oh, do I have the far muted? So close, man. Ooh, that's a really interesting what is it? Minor 7th down legato? Pretty fire. Pretty fire, dude. Fills out things nicely. Stupid dynamics, man. Have that before at 100. Okay. And can do something similar, I assume, in the French horns. What is going on here? It doesn't quite go that high, so same thing in the horns. On bones, I don't have legato. think I might have, for that reason, have these be the kind of filler fifths as well. What is going on, man? This. One. Clean. Absolutely clean. Yeah, that should perfectly kind of fill things out. Third glistening above. Yeah, I'm not gonna overthink things too much. This is good. Loving what I'm sounding, actually, what I'm hearing. An octave. All the way up. Good. This was a placeholder. Very similar for this. Could do this high one or keep it lower. So I'll test both, why not? I'll bring this down, I think. Now we're sounding like brass. Let these be sustains. I think so. It just gives it a bit more power, I guess. It's the energy, I don't know. That's a beautiful chord right there. What do I do in snares? Also, do I have two reeler bells? What am I doing? Ah, it actually reaches that? I legit can't even hear it. I guess I'll have it in there, because why not? But I literally can't hear it. It's like the entire spectrum is taken up by this chord. And then a big crescendo roll, I think. Uh, um, 4 seconds, E6, or D6. Oh, wrong one. Something like this. I don't even hear it, bro. Wait, am I? Yeah, I'm playing it on the. Oh, I have it muted. Oh, I'm so stupid. My thing is actually about to like crash. Let me save just in case. Okay, let me time this out. Close. Like this, maybe? I think that's good. This or the other one. Symbols are not great, I'm not gonna lie. What about the gong? Nah, it's not really the vibe, I don't think. Look at the spectrum. Everything filled out, got more space up top, but that's, I think that makes sense. Yeah, I think it looks good. Kind of space at the bottom, space at the top, middle is a bit congested, which is as it should be. I think this is basically good. I'm trying to think of anything to add, but I think that's about it for this big voicing. Oh, hello, random person. What's up? Dude, are you serious? Wait, how are you? If you're still in here, then leave a comment. I just saw that somebody actually said stuff. Crazy dude. Sorry, I have no idea how to pronounce this. Anjali. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, what's up? What's up, dude? I uh I think you're the first person to even hop in here, so I think I just stopped looking at chat. But what's up? I'm so happy some random person's in here. Uh Wish I could have seen what your comments were referring to, but it's all good. It's all good. Been here for 5 minutes. Uh anyway, I got distracted, but yeah. I guess I'll play this whole ending part. And actually, you know what? I'll just play the whole thing since I actually have someone in here. And also give myself a bit of a break because I'm like tired at this point, thinking way too hard about this stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna sync up to this video and show you what I have so far. Not everything's like really close to finished, but I'd say this is about 90% done at this point. Oh crap! I'm gonna have to make sure I have everything on. Pretty sick. I have some more ideas what to do after this, but yeah, right now, here's the whole thing. Okay, God, that ending is almost like the ending is almost overkill to be honest. I just like went so ridiculous with the ending. It's like this is literally like not even that epic of a scene. I'm not gonna lie. The scene is kind of boring. It's kind of probably not a great movie. It's probably a pretty mid movie, but I don't care about that. I'm just making the music, obviously for practice purposes. So yeah, that ending is very big. It's hard to even make room for stuff there. Thank you so much, random person. I appreciate you subscribing. Also, like, let me know how you even found this live stream and this channel. How often do I do this? Um, I don't know, like roughly daily. You know, I'm studying at university, hoping to become a composer professionally. Um, Made a little bit of money off of commissions, and I have lots of cool stuff in the works. But pretty I'm pretty early on in my journey of making music, so to speak. But yeah. Anyway, I don't know. That was a weird answer, but yeah, I do this stuff quite often, but not at a professional level yet. Trying to get there. And yeah, so I need to figure out. First of all, let me lower the volume a bit so I can actually like hear. Thank you so much, man. And yeah, I'm oh yeah, what I was asking is how did you even find this live stream? Because it's like completely random. Clearly weren't yo, who's Big Boy? We got Big Boy in here? Nah, I don't live stream daily. I've only done this twice before, just making music live, and then it's been spread out by a couple weeks each time. But I do make music pretty much daily. I just don't live stream every single time because it's kind of I don't know. I find it hard to focus while doing stuff live. It was on my feed while I was listening to some Disney songs, lol. Let's go, dude. I need that algorithm to go crazy. I guess YouTube's algorithm is pretty good then, because I feel like if I was doing this on Twitch, then I would just have absolutely nobody. And to be honest, every time I've done this, the 3 times I've done these live streams, I've actually had random people come in. So like this is kind of legit. I might start doing this more often because you would think no one would even care to come check it out. And like to be honest, I don't feel like I'm the most entertaining. Uh, and the best at explaining things. It's kind of lots of technical stuff, but hopefully you guys can appreciate. I mean, there's lots of stuff going on here. You kind of see the inside of it. But yeah, I might start doing this more often because every time I've done this, I've had like 1 or 2 random people stop by and comment and be like, "Oh, this sounds cool." So yeah, I might start doing this more. Getting new subscribers. I think I just hit 50 subscribers, boys. Let's go, dude. 51 subs. Let's go. Massive milestones right there. Peace and love to everyone in the chat. Thank you so much. Like I said, I'm not gonna do this daily, but I don't know. I might like I said, I pretty much make music daily. I'm in music school. I work on lots of music projects. Not all of it's like orchestral like this. Obviously, this is more of a John Williams kind of style, but I make lots of different styles of music with lots of electronic elements and usually stuff for video games. Working on some video games right now. I have a student organization TV show that I'm gonna have to do the full 30-minute episode for the music, and yeah, so lots of stuff, and I'll actually I have so much stuff to work on. I might as well record some of it because I don't know, it's really cool to have random people come in and appreciate it. Anyway, I should probably get back to working on some stuff, but it's really cool to interact with you guys. I never expect completely random people to be like, "This is cool," and actually like sit by and watch what I do, you know. So I won't do this every day, but yeah. Thanks for subbing, and whenever I'm live, my thing will pop up. I also have like tons of other of my music on the channel. So let's. Oh yeah, what I was thinking. We go back. What I was thinking. There's definitely one section I still really need to flesh out, but one thing that I want to just add an extra thing on top to make it sound better is the ending. I have some ideas, like the very, very end. Sounds like this. So I want to have some kind of like heroic solo trumpet or solo horn playing there. A final melodic kind of hurrah. And I don't know exactly what the melody's going to be, to be honest. I want it to be like related to the rest of the music, if possible. Hmm. I don't know, and I can't use my keyboard right now, so I'm just gonna mess around with some stuff and see what sounds good. Oh yeah, we're in a different key than we started off. C sharp major. Need to adjust that. Just for that. Let me just do the classic perfect fifth move. My favorite move in the game. Very John Williams too. Oh, dude, it's literally so loud I can hardly even hear the other instruments under it. Let me mute out. Make it only the far group. Let me boost the hell out of this trumpet and horn. Might work okay. This, I don't know. This is very generic. I don't know. Thing is, I don't really have a melody in this track, but I want to have a melody at the end. Like if I was John Williams and I was writing this, I would just like use one of the leitmotifs that I've already written for like the melodic, heroic themes. Because the end is supposed to be triumphant, but I don't have a melody in this track, so it's kind of hard to come up with something that works for this. Might work. Doesn't go up to that high C sharp, unfortunately. Ah. Trumpet again. know. This is so generic. And this is like, once again, this is like really overkill for this moment. Killing this one guy. I don't know. Play it again. I play the whole thing and see if I get any more ideas. I'm a bit writer's block right now. I have to finish this next morning. The ending does sound properly massive, so at the very least I can say that. I didn't do a half measure. Maybe I could have. I'm kind of thinking of sort of copying one melody idea that I have stuck in my head. I don't have a keyboard. This is so awkward. Yo, this sounds. That's. I literally like almost made random notes here, and that sounds kind of fire. There we go. Face it out like this, all nice. Ooh, that dissonance is kind of like, it sounds bad in theory, and it might be a bad idea, but it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of fire. Dude, this is such a bold move of a dissonance with this C sharp right above it. And the trumpets, dude. I don't know. This is kind of a vibe. This makes me feel something, so I'm gonna go with it. I'm so happy I just like randomly stumbled upon a pretty cool, nice melody. Like sample libraries are so good, man. What's up, dude? Uh, okay, I like how that sounds. So let me add in everything and hear this ending part again, starting from the part that I like, very loud. Okay, it's a weird thing because technically this should like, I feel like this should extend a bit longer to like bar 30. So I might just, I think technically the video clip ends at like bar 29, but I don't care. I think ending it at 30 would be nice, so I'm gonna go through the manual labor of doing this. And also I'm gonna taper off the endings. It's gonna be an absolute pain. Oops. The application I'm using, this program is called, oh, well, I guess I can't really show the name or any cool logo. Look up. I'll show you. This is FL Studio. I think I'm using like FL 20 or something like that. Anyway, basically this is, if you don't know anything about this stuff, this is called a DAW, which means Digital Audio Workstation, DAW. And there's many things that that do this. It's basically just a way to make electronic music, but also you can do stuff like this to make orchestral, you know, really realistic sounding nowadays stuff. So yeah, I'm using FL Studio. You can use a lot of other ones. I know a couple others like Ableton, and I actually like Ableton more, but I like FL for orchestral stuff. And then you're probably maybe asking about the actual sounds themselves. So for example, this horn sound, this right here, I basically have it set up so that it uses this paid library called Nucleus, the orchestral core, which has the entire orchestra, every single note sampled, recorded, and set up nicely so that you can just play it like if you were playing on a keyboard. You can just, yeah. So you just go into brass, go into 6 French horns that they recorded, and they have multiple samples recorded for every single note that the entire range of the instrument, and also transitions between those instruments with legato. You can also have like different kinds of notes and different intensity of playing. So it's like unbelievably complex. Honestly, it's pretty awesome modern technology. But yeah, that's what I'm using. Anyway, that's a long answer, but yeah. FL Studio and Nucleus, the orchestral core, is the orchestral library I'm using to get the realistic kind of sounds. Highly recommend this stuff. What was I even working on? Go to 30. Whatever. Let me play this one more time. Yeah, like fade out after that. To be honest, I don't even know if I want to go by and literally fade out every single instrument individually. Okay, let me see how this sounds. This might be really lazy, but I think just because I'm not getting paid to do this, so I'm gonna take a shortcut here because I'm kind of done working on this thing for right now. Like this, maybe. Ah, that sounds so bad. Dude, I don't even care. Guess I'll just end it there. I'll do where is it? That? Call it a day. And yeah, no problem. Then I think I'll listen to the entire thing one more and see if there's anything I actually want to work on. Like I said, there's still one section that sounds really bad, but I think I might just deal with it in the morning because it might take a bit to fix it. Here's the whole thing synced up one more time, probably. You know what, man? I think that's good enough for right now, you know? So the one part I don't like is this. Because, I mean, I like some of the instrument sounds in there and the ideas, but it just doesn't sound natural. So I might just do a more boring, straightforward thing of just continuing with like exact repeats this kind of section. Because it just sounds completely out of place and it's not synced with anything that's happening in the video. So if I'm gonna be lazy, I'll just repeat that. But honestly, I'm just gonna sleep on it because I think I'm tired. I've worked enough on this. But yeah, good progress. I mean, let me do one last listen to really see if there's anything that like, oh, I can think right off the top of my head that I need to fix right now. Well, I might see if I can layer a solo horn with that to make it just sound more present. But I actually love that line. I love the major 7 for no reason. Just, I think it was an accident, but it sounds sick. Let me layer that, see how that sounds on solo horn. Dude, that's just a beautiful legato melodic line, dude. That's so pretty. Funny because I like literally cannot tell the difference with them layered. It's just kind of makes it sound louder, but it makes sense because it's literally the same instrument. It's just a different amount of them. Let me see how it sounds on solo trumpet. I thicken it up in a nice way. This might be too much. I'll try it. I don't actually think it adds anything. It's just like would be layering for the sake of layering. I think I might keep that as is. Uh, uh, all right. I think I'm gonna play it one more time and see if there's anything that sticks out to me that I want to change right now. If not, I'll either take a break, come back off stream and finish it, do the boring stuff to finish it, or I'll do it in the morning. Anyway, here's the last one. Unless something sticks out, this is gonna be the last time I play it for realsies, for realsies. But honestly, I really like it. It's very good. If I do say so myself. Yeah, and that's good enough for now. My brain is. By the way, I don't know if you probably weren't here when I started. Anyone who's still here, I'm sick, so I'm kind of tripping out on medication and fatigued, and it's weird vibes. So all that with this really complex project, my brain is kind of turned to mush. But you know what? It's been very fun. Thank you to everyone who came out and hung around for a bit and asked questions and gave me feedback and praise. Much love to all of y'all. I'll try to do this more often. But for now, I'm a peace out. Alright. Save this. Bye bye. And this track should be uploaded on my YouTube soon, once it's fully finished. Thank you so much, man. Alright, peace.